Good evening. How's it going, everybody? Wait, whoops, I think I have reverb on. Don't need that yet. Soon, but not yet. How's it going? That was not Pokemon Snap, Yusha. Good guess, though.
Hello.
Hey, Zia, thank you.
Hello.
Yep, gig went great. I still feel like singing, though, so I'm gonna sing. Hey, Yusha. Hey, Hazmat. Hey, Flannel Man. Let's sing. Hello, Steina. Let's just get into it. I have no theme, no plan, head empty, feel like singing. So I'm going to sing. Because Hazmat was the first person I saw, I'm going to sing something I know Hazmat enjoys. Right? It is the best mood, Yusha. But as always, let me know if balance is okay. Make a hole with a gun perpendicular to the name of this town in a desktop globe. Exit wound in a foreign nation, showing the home of the one this was written for. My apartment looks upside down from there. Water spirals the wrong way out the sink, and her voice is a backwards record. It's like a whirlpool and it never ends. Anna Ing and I are getting old and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen, Anna, hear my words, are the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you. All alone at the 64 World's Fair, 80 dolls yelling small girl after all. Who was at the DuPont Pavilion? Why was the bench still warm? Who had been there? Or the time when the storm tangled up the wire to the horn on the pole at the bus depot. And in back at the edge of hearing, these are the words that the voice was repeating. Anna Ing and I are getting old and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen, Anna, hear my words, are the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you. When I was driving once, I saw this painted on a bridge.
I don't want the world, I just want you to have.
They don't need me here, and I know you're there, where the world goes by like the humid air, and it sticks like a broken record. Everything sticks like a broken record. Everything sticks until it goes away, and the truth is we don't know anything. Anna Ing and I are getting old and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen, Anna, hear my words, are the words you would think I would say if there was a me for you. Thank you for the follow, Steiner. Anna Ing and I are getting old and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen, Anna, hear my words, are the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you. Anna Ing and I are getting old and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen, Anna, hear my words, are the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you. Anna Ing and I are getting old and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen, Anna, hear my words, the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you. There we go. So I'm not really doing requests. I also don't know that song past the chorus, Steina. Just a du hast, mich. That's pretty much all I know of it. So you wouldn't get a good performance out of it. I'm just going through my list and singing random stuff that comes up as I feel like it. Because why not, you know? Just gonna have some fun. I have no plans. I just felt like singing. And I figured, why not share that? So let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just in the mood to just sing, you know? I'm also feeling 80s a bit. So let's go with Real 80s classic style. Hello, tall blonde pillager. Oh, I need to figure out how to, like, apply that sketch filter to my whole scene. That would be really cool for this. But this is such a, like, genuinely great song. It's not just a meme. Where's the T-pose? Talking away. I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. So needless to say, I'm odds and ends, but I'll be stumbling away, slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. So I hope that's not peaking too badly. That's good. I try to actively move away from the microphone when I have to be either higher or louder like that. Oh. How's everybody's Saturday going? Hope you're all doing well. Oh, things that you say, is it a life or just to play my worries away? You're all the things I've got to remember. You're shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day. It just keeps going. On me. Because this is when the radio station would fade things out, you know. The only time you'd hear this is if you had the single. Let's see. Let's keep it 80s. It's a practiced skill, Yusha. It's not as hard as you would think it is. I love Huey Lewis in the News, tall blonde pillager. Just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong when I thought it was right. It's always the same, it's just the same, that's all. Oops, I'm messing that up too bad. I could say day and you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could leave, but I won't go, though my heart might tell me so. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. But why does it always seem to be me looking at you or you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Turning me on, turning me off, making me feel like I want too much. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. Running around, staying out all night, taking it all instead of taking one bite. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. I could leave, but I won't go. It'll be easier, I know. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. Why does it always seem to be me looking at you, you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Truth is, I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together till the end. And how is Phil Collins so cool without being cool at all? He's cool by being lame. If that makes any sense. I could leave, but I won't go. It'd be easier, I know. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. So why does it always seem to be me looking at you and you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. But I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together to the end. Just as I thought it was going alright, I found out I'm wrong when I thought it was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could say day, you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. That's all. Oh, they have such a catalog, Tall Blonde Pillager. Going all the way from, kind of prog rock to just pop. Lots of great singing, lots of great drumming. Yeah, if you've never listened to Genesis before, definitely give them a shot. They're classics for reasons, I like Rush a lot. I saw them live, actually, in, I think it was 2007. Long time ago. I'm gonna keep the 80s going for a bit. Oh, Everlong's a great song, Flannel Man. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. Welcome, Raiders. It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Weave me, make the the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the... There's a room where the lights won't find you, holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad they have to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. I think my notifications are messed up. But yes, welcome Raiders. If you don't know, my name is Professor Bloom. I share a Discord with Elliot. I am also a teacher. I do lots of singing. I organize a VTuber choir, which Elliot has been a part every time. And I do lots of singing and lots of retro games. And tonight we're singing. I didn't plan on streaming, but I finished a gig earlier today, and I felt like I wanted to keep singing. Hello, Nanara. Windows 95, Leon, Mermaid Melody, Night Chase. Welcome in, everybody. And thank you again for the raid, Elliot. I can't stand this indecision, married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule the... Say that you'll never, 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 never need it. One headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world. The song is so good. All for freedom and for pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. How did Tears for Cheers write... Tears for Fears write such a perfect album? Song from the Big Chair is like cover to cover, almost flawless. I would also not do a good job at it, Flannel Man. All right, that's a lot of work. Also, I think it's a shame that more people know the Gary Jules version of this than the original Tears for Fears, because I think this one's way better. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I want to drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And to feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Whoops. Didn't mean to cut it off. Whoops. See. Yeah, it's either Donnie Darko, it's what a lot of people associate it with. Someone mentioned before Huey Lewis. And the news. New York, New York, is it everything they say? And no place that I'd rather be. Where else can you do 500,000 things, all at 2:45? They play the music, ooh, that modern music. They like it with a lot of style, but it's still got that same old backbeat rhythm that really, really drives them wild. They say the heart of rock and roll is still beating, and from what I've seen, I believe them. Now the old man may be barely breathing, but the heart of rock and roll is still beating. LA, Hollywood, and the Sunset Strip is something everyone should see. Neon lights and the pretty, pretty girls all dressed so scantily. When they play the music, that hard rockin' music, they like it with a lot of flash, but it's still that same old backbeating rhythm that really, really kicks them in the. They say the heart of rock and roll is still beating, and from what I've seen, I believe them. Now the old boy may be barely breathing, but the heart of rock and roll is still beating. Let's see. Johnny! 8 fits or 0, you are a rebaudred, prattling codpiece. An incestuous, ill-faced lewdster. And I have cracked a beer, thank you, Hardcore Hunter. Now it's rock and roll. Hey, why doesn't more rock music still have horn sections? 'Cause that fucking rules. DC, San Antonio, and a Liberty Town, Boston and a Baton Rouge, Tulsa, Austin, Oklahoma City, Seattle, San Francisco too. Everywhere there's music, real live music, bands with a million styles, but it's still that same old rock and roll music that really, really drives them wild. They say the heart of rock and roll is still beating, and from what I've seen, I believe them. Now the old boy may be barely breathing, but the heart of rock and roll is still beating. In Cleveland, Detroit. That's good. I'm gonna drink some beer and think about what to sing next. Ooh, I want more Huey Lewis in the news. Ooh, I'll do Danger Zone after this. I haven't sung Danger Zone in a long time. So man, I gotta learn to play harmonica like that. That's so cool. That's so cool. This is a very long outro. Oh, you're welcome, Leon. It's my pleasure. You know, I was at the point where it's like, okay, I finished my gig that I had earlier today. I have some laundry in that I'll take care of later. I was like, you know what? I want to keep singing for a bit. I have a gig tomorrow as well, but I won't go too crazy. Yeah. That's exactly what it's there for, Tall Blonde Villager, and I am. I have a couple beers left over from my last drinking stream. Having some Rolling Rock. Now it's time for more Huey Lewis in the news. Hey, thank you, TK. Huey Lewis is one of those really deceptive vocalists where it's like, oh yeah, that's not high. And then you sing it and it's like, this is kind of high. This is weirdly high. This song's a great example of that. I've been phoning night and morning. I heard you say, tell him I'm not home. Now you're confessing, but I'm still guessing. I've been your fool for so long. Girl, don't lie, just to save my feelings. Girl, don't cry and tell me nothing's wrong. Girl, don't try to make up phony reasons. I'd rather leave than never believe. If this is it, please let me know. If this ain't love, you better let me go. If this is it, I wanna know. If this ain't love, baby, just say so. You've been thinking, and I've been drinking. We both know that it's just not right. Now you're pretending that it's not ending. You'll say anything to avoid a fight. Girl, don't lie and tell me that you need me. Girl, don't cry and tell me nothing's wrong. I'll be alright one way or another. So let me go or make me wanna stay. If this is it, please let me know. If this ain't love, you better let me go. If this is it, I wanna know. If this ain't love, baby, just say so. Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Sasha. Oh, I messed up the shout out. Finishing all Phantasy Star 4, hell yeah. Welcome on in, Raiders. If you don't know, my name's Professor Bloom. I'm a teacher, I do lots of singing, I organize a VTuber choir, and I play lots of retro games. Sing with me. If this is it, please let me know. If this ain't love, you better let me go. If this is it, I wanna know. If this ain't love, baby, just say so. I wanna know. If this is it, I gotta know. Then we're just in the long outro here. Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you again, Sasha. Oh, what is my cat want? My cat keeps brushing up against my legs. Yes, bud, come on. We saw another cat outside earlier and tried to charge another cat. Had to run outside barefoot and grab him. It is hard to make a living, Tall Blonde Pillager. That's why I also have, a regular teaching job and sing on the side. Put it down, buddy. Let's see. I had Danger Zone queued up next. Is there a song you would particularly like to hear, Sasha? So I don't think I've ever sung Danger Zone on stream. We'll see how it goes. Right, Panis? Revving? Oh, not yet. Revving up your engine, listen to a howling roar. Metal under tension, begging you to touch and go. Highway into the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Heading into twilight, spreading out her wings tonight. Got off the deck, shoving into overdrive. Lyrics caught me off guard, whoops. Highway to the danger zone. I'll take you right into the danger zone. They never say hello to you till you get it on the red line overload. You'll never know what you can do till you get it up as high as you can go. God, that's fun. This is another one that you're like, oh yeah, I can sing this, and then you sing it, it's like, wait, it's all high. Whoops, I keep getting thrown off. Out along the edge is always where I burn to be. Further on the edge, the hotter the intensity. Highway to the danger zone. I'm gonna take you right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Oh, we do it again. Whoops. Highway to the danger zone. I'm gonna take you right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. I'm gonna take you right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. And now for something completely different. Here's a little whiplash for you. To the town of Aquafria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. But the stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24. And the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, it was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his head. The song has taken on such an interesting second life. Oh, thank you, Sing King Karaoke. You're welcome, Sasha. And thank you for the raid. Never sung this before, but I've heard it a million times, so we'll see how it goes. I was tired of my lady. We'd been together too long. Like a worn-out recording of a favorite song. So while she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed. And in the personal columns, there was this letter I read. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape, then I'm the love that you looked for. Write to me and escape. Most cheerful song about mutual cheating. It is a vibe though, just the beat and everything. Give me 1 sec, I gotta shoot my cat out of the office. I didn't think about my lady. I know that sounds kinda mean, but me and my old lady had fallen into the same old dull routine. So I wrote to the paper, took out a personal ad. And though I'm nobody's poet, I thought it wasn't half bad. Yes, I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. I'm not much into health food, I am into champagne. I've got to meet you by tomorrow noon and cut through all this red tape at a bar called O'Malley's, where we'll plan our escape. It's a good one. Hold on 1 second. There we go. So I waited with high hopes and she walked in the place. I knew her smile in an instant. I knew the curve of her face. It was my own lovely lady. And she said, "Ah, it's you." And then we laughed for a moment. And I said, "I never knew that you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain and the feel of the ocean and the taste of champagne. If you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape, you're the lady I've looked for. Come with me and escape." Literally, the moral of the story: cheat on your wife before she cheats on you, and it'll be fine. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape, then I'm the love that you looked for. Write to me and escape. Cheat on your wife with your wife. It can't go wrong. I'm not much into health food. I am into champagne. I've got to meet you by tomorrow noon and cut through all this red tape at a bar called O'Malley's, where we'll plan our escape. Oh, that's a funny one. It occurs to me I'd never sung it on stream before. So thank you for the suggestion. Let me see. We're in romance territory. Why not? Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. you for the applause. This is one that makes me feel like dancing always. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm a lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I've found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. It's too fun. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm a lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I've found you, stay. Oh, please, baby, trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby. Oh, such a fun song. What else do I feel like singing? Also, I have no idea how long I'm planning to stream for. Probably another hour. What do I feel like? Ooh, Unchained Melody is a good one. What do I feel like? Ooh, there's so many. Ring of Fire is a little too low for me, Not a Pilgrim. Ooh, Hall & Oates. I like that suggestion. Gonna go with some Hall & Oates. Question is, what Hall & Oates? Because I have so much. Let's go with Maneater. Why not? Yeah, there's so many good versions. That's a classic. There we go. Yeah, Johnny Cash would have to be in the morning for me. I could try, but you would be disappointed, trust me. so cool. She'll only come out at night, a lean and hungry type. Nothing to do, I've seen her here before. Watching and waiting, oh, she's sitting with you, but her eyes are on the door. So many have paid to see what you think, you get it for free. The woman is wild, she can turn by the pearl of Jaguar. Money's a matter, if you're in it for love, you ain't gonna get too far. Oh, here she comes, watch out boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes, she's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes, watch out boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes, she's a man-eater. It's always fun to go through some oldies Royal Red Shirt. I wouldn't if I were you, I know what she can do. She's deadly, man, she could really rip your world apart. Mind over matter, oh, the beauty is there, but a beast is in her heart. Oh, here she comes, watch out boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes, she's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes, watch out boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes, she's a man-eater. Thankfully, I've got a nice long break here in which to enjoy my beer. I think I'm just going to see what keeps getting kind of recommended on my end here, because I have hundreds of songs on this playlist. Thank you, Tall Blonde Villager. Oh, I gotta stretch it out a bit. I've already been singing all day. Oh, a rattler sounds nice. Ooh, oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Ooh, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. She'll only come out at night. Ooh, thank you, Youthless. She's a man-eater. The woman is wild. Ooh, here she comes. Such a cheesy line. Watch out, boy. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Yeah, she's a man-eater. Just watching and waiting. They just do this for the whole rest of the song. Thinking of Hall & Oates, if you don't know, class, Daryl Hall, who was the main vocalist, John Oates was the guitarist, had a YouTube show for a long time, I don't know if he still does it, called Live from Daryl's House, where he would just have other musicians on, and they would play each other's songs together. It's really fun. Also, thank you for the beer, Youthless. Go ahead and get that ready. One of my favorites is when he has CeeLo Green on. Because hearing CeeLo Green do Hall & Oates is pretty awesome, but equally fun is hearing Daryl Hall singing Fuck You. You know, like, I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. It's really funny hearing him sing that. You just don't expect it. We're going to keep all these rolling, though. Well, I have a good one for after this to make everybody really sad. There's a port on a western bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Lonely sailors pass the time away and talk about their homes. And there's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, "Brandy, fetch another round." She serves them whiskey and wine. The sailors say, "Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Yeah, your eyes could steal a sailor from the sea." Brandy wears a braided chain made of finest silver from the north of Spain, a locket that bears the name of a man that Brandy loved. He came on a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away, but he made it clear he couldn't stay. No harbor was his home. The sailor said, "Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea." Yeah, Brandy used to watch his eyes when he told his sailor story. She could feel the ocean fall and rise. She saw his raging glory. But he had always told the truth. Lord, he was an honest man. And Brandy does her best to understand. At night, when the bars close down, Brandy walks through a silent town and loves a man who's not around. She still can hear him say, she hears him say, "Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea." "Yes, it is," I said, "Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea." I'm gonna check something real quick. Give me 1 sec, class. I'm gonna try something silly. Let me see. How can I? All right. Time to be sad. A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away. He was talking for new, and as he grew, he said, "I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you." And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, "Thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw?" I said, "Not today, I got a lot to do." He said, "That's okay," and he walked away, but his smile never dimmed. He said, "I'm gonna be like him, yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him." And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day, so much like a man I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you, could you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. Yeah, you know I have a good time then. Oh, that would be a funny album, Tall Blonde Pillager. I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids have the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, we'll get together then. Yeah, you know we'll have a good time then. I don't know that that's a millennial anthem. I have plenty of good time with my dad. But while I'm still in sad mode here, sing another sad song. I was all right for a while. I could smile for a while. But I saw you last night, you held my hand so tight as you stopped to say hello. You wished me well, you couldn't tell that I'd been crying over you, crying over you, but said so long, left me standing all alone, alone and crying, 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 crying. It's hard to understand, but the touch of your hand can start me crying. I thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before. But darling, what can I do? For you don't love me, and I'll always be crying over you, crying over you. Yes, now you're gone, and from this moment on, I'll be crying, 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 crying. I'm crying, crying over you. Let's see. Oh, Ann Wilson, also incredible, incredible singer. Tall Blonde Pillager. Fine Young Cannibals. I don't think I have any on my list. I can add some later, Youthless. Let me see. Do I want to do another song while I'm still in in sad mode here? Is it even sad mode, or is it just black and white? Doesn't have to be sad. Lot of black and white movies were great. More sad, always sad. Let's see. Yeah, Buster Keaton mode, exactly. One of the greatest physical performers of all time. I'd say stunt performer, but that wasn't a concept yet. Just didn't even... He had no regard for his personal safety. Oh, I really don't like that song, Tall Blonde Pillager. It's so creepy. And the police have even said it was about stalking. It always seemed like a weird one to me. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, from a technical standpoint, it's a great song melodically. Oh no, Youthless, I'm pretty sure it was a huge torrent of water came crashing down on him, and it did in fact break his neck, and he just got up and walked away. Totally crazy. Well, let me go back to full color mode. I'm also going to need to use the bathroom shortly. So you know what? Why don't I take this as a moment to take a quick break, and I will think about what to sing afterwards. All right, let's call it a short break, and I'll be right back. I'll leave you with some good music in the meantime. There we go. Well, I think my color is a little too saturated now. Let me dial that back a tiny bit. It's looked a little off. Does that look... That looks about right. There we go. Hard to get that just right. I didn't know where it was. I'll have to check the VOD. Thinking about sad songs. I can't help but think of musical theater a little bit. I'm not in sad mode anymore, but now let's do a few songs from musicals. Why not? God on high. Hold on, I'm going to start that over. I need to hear it better. I need to turn it up on my end. False alarm. God on high, hear my prayer in my need. You have always been there. He is young, he's afraid. Let him rest, heaven blessed. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. He's like the sun I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly on and on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. Hello. You can take, you can give. Let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. Oh, it's so beautiful. Beautiful and heartbreaking. Thank you, Leon. I would love, so I'm not a huge theater guy. Like, I've done a lot of musicals. Most of them, also thank you, Royal Red Shirt, for the follow. Most of the musicals I've done, I've played in the pit orchestra. I'm also a trombonist. Mostly because I like the smaller time commitment of just showing up for Tech Week, playing a book, and calling it a day. Because you get a lot of the fun without all the months and months of work. But I would be lying if I said I wouldn't love a chance to sing Valjean on stage. That would be fun. And I think I'm suited for it. Whether I'm a good enough actor or not is a different question. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Empty chairs at empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was they lit the flame. Here they sang about tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. From the table in the corner, they could see a world reborn, and they rose with voices ringing, and I can hear them now, the very words that they had sung became their last communion on the lonely barricade at dawn. Oh, my friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the windows, phantom shadows on the floor, empty chairs at empty tables where my friends will meet no more. Oh, my friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs at empty tables where my friends will sing no more. Well, that was a 1-2 punch of depression. Let's have fun. Let's do something fun. Here we go. You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. You say our love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And now don't change the subject. 'cause you're my favorite subject, my sweet, submissive subject, my loyal, royal subject, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war for your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad, so don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. Everybody. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da. It's always fun. It's really fun being a camp bad guy like that. Let's see. Oh. What else do I want to give a go? Ooh. I would have needed to practice that Tall Blonde Pillager. Rocky Horror is fun though. So I might just keep it a short. Ooh, Disney baddies are fun. Ooh, okay. Less camp, more actual bad guy. Let's go for... Actually, hold on. I'm going to find a better backing track than this. Because I've done this before, and it's a really low quality backing track. Let's see. This one should be better, hopefully. Yeah, that's one difficulty with musicals. It's got to be a solo number, really. Come on. Okay, this one sounds like it should be a little higher quality, hopefully. If not, I can just load the one that I know isn't very good, but does work. Yeah, so it's actually not very low, Tall Blonde Pillager. You just want a commanding sounding voice. In terms of actual notes, it's not particularly low. Beata Maria, you know I am a righteous man. Of my virtue I am justly proud. Beata Maria, you know I'm so much purer than the common, vulgar, weak, licentious crowd. Then tell me, Maria, why I see her dancing there, why her smoldering eyes still scorch my soul. I feel her, I see her, the sun caught in her raven hair is blazing in me out of all control. Like fire, hellfire, this fire in my skin, this burning, Desire is turning me to sin. It's not my fault. I'm not to blame. It is the gypsy girl, the witch, who set this flame. It's not my fault. If in God's plan he made the devil so much stronger than a man. Protect me, Maria. Don't let this siren cast her spell. Don't let her fire sear my flesh and bone. Destroy Esmeralda and let her taste the fires of hell, or else let her be mine and mine alone. Hellfire, dark fire, now gypsy, it's your turn. Choose me or your pyre. Be mine or you will burn. God have mercy on her. God have mercy on me. But she will be mine or she will burn. Very, very dramatic. Oh, that's nothing, Tall Blonde Pillager. Thank you for the potchies. Let me see. Hunchback has so many good numbers. Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I memorize their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day not above them, but part of them. And out there living in the sun, give me one day out there. All I ask is one to hold forever. Out there where they all live unaware, what I'd give, what I'd dare, just to live one day out there. Out there among the millers and the weavers and their wives, through the roofs and cables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I was in their skin, I'd treasure every instant out there, strolling by the Seine. Taste of morning out there like ordinary men who freely walk about there. Just one day and then I swear I'll be content with my share. Won't resent, won't despair, old and bent, I won't care. I'll have spent one day out there. Man, Alan Menken really didn't need to go that hard. They really did. Hey, Super Upsetty, thank you so much for the resub. Really appreciate it. Let's see, I think someone mentioned this a little earlier. Let's throw it on there. It really was. I also do want to know, though, who at Disney was like, yes, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, that's an appropriate movie to turn into a kid's story. It is not. It's not a very good movie overall. It's super uneven with stuff clearly thrown in there, like for the kids to keep it a PG rating. The soundtrack's incredible. Absolutely amazing. But as a movie, it's like, gorgeous animation, unparalleled. But it's all over the place. Oh, I know Robert Brown. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I ever met, but you can bet before we're through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you. Tranquil as a forest, but on fire within. Once you find your center, you are sure to win. You're a spineless, pale, pathetic lot, and you haven't got a clue. Somehow I'll make a man out of you. I'm never gonna catch my breath. Say goodbye to those who knew me. Boy, was I a fool in school for cutting gym. This guy's got him scared to death. Hope he doesn't see right through me. Now I really wish that I knew how to swim. We must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Time is racing toward us till the Huns arrive. Heed my every order, and you might survive. You're unsuited for the rage of war, so pack up, go home, you're through. How could I make a man out of you? We must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. We must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Ooh, let's see. What else? Give me one sec. What have I got? Oh, hold on. No, there's another good Mulan number. There we go. I will do my best on everybody's silly voices. This is another one. Everybody, please sing along.
For a long time we've been marching off to battle.
In a thundering herd, we feel a lot like cattle.
Like the pounding beats,
Mostly remembering which characters when.
Hey!
Think of instead a girl worth fighting for. Huh? That's what I said. A girl worth fighting for. I want her paler than the moon, with eyes that shine like stars. My girl will marvel at my strength, adore my battle scars. I couldn't care less what she'll wear or what she looks like. It all depends on what she cooks like. Beef, pork, chicken. Bet the local girls thought you were quite the charmer. And I'll bet the ladies love a man in armor.
You may guess what
I hope I'm getting the voices right.
We went off to war.
What do we want?
The girl we're fighting for.
My girl will think I have no faults, that I'm a major find. Oh, about a girl who's got a brain, who always speaks her mind? Nah. My manly ways and turn of phrase are sure to thrill her. He thinks he's such a lady killer. I've a girl back home who's unlike any other. Yeah, the only girl who'd love him is his mother.
But when we come home in victory, the line up at the door.
What do we want?
The girl we're fighting for.
Wish that I had.
The girl we're fighting for. The girl we're fighting.
And then, yeah, Massacred Village. A none too happy ending to that song. But that's a fun one. What else? That's enough musical. That's enough Disney for the moment. Let's see. You know what? Let's go. I've got a little block of karaoke programming here. Why not? Surprisingly, Disney stuff doesn't get muted viral. We took a walk that night, but it wasn't the same. We had a fight on the promenade out in the rain. She said she loved me, but she had somewhere to go. She couldn't scream while I held her close. I swore I'd never let her go. Tell me what you wanna know. But come on, come on, come on. There ain't no motive for this crime. Jenny was a friend of mine. So come on, come on, come on. Oh! It's amazing that this is their first album, Leon, and it's so good. I know my rights, I've been here all day and it's time for me to go, so let me know if it's alright. I just can't take this I swear I told you the truth. She couldn't scream while I held her close. I swore I'd never let her go. Tell me what you wanna know. Come on, come on, come on. And then you whisper in my ear, I know what you're doing here. So come on, come on, come on. There ain't no motive for this crime. Jenny was a friend of mine. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! Well, let's just do the first half of this album. They're all bangers. Each and every one. I think I'll probably do one more and call it a night. Short stream, I just wanted to sing some more. And it feels weird for me if I only stream 2 days a week. Yeah, they're killers, indeed, legit. Or Aaron, sorry. Looked at the second half of the name first. Just gonna let him go one into the other. I should just sing cover to cover albums and make that a karaoke stream. That would be a lot of fun, I think. Sing along, you know you want it. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest now. He takes off her dress now, let me go. I just can't look, it's killing me. They're taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed the bright side. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and the stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she touches his chest now. He takes off her dress now, let me go. I just can't look, it's killing me and taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed the bright side. I never, I never, I never, I never, yeah, Leon, I think it's because they have a kind of ambiguous accent, and it also happened at the same time as a lot of bands like, you know, Oasis and Blur were still kind of popular. So it just fit right in. This whole album rules, though. Thank you, I like my hat too. Save some face. You know you've only got one. Change your ways while you're young. Boy, one day you'll be a man. Oh, girl, he'll help you understand. Smile like you mean it. Smile like you mean it. Looking back at sunsets on the east side, we lost track of the time. Dreams aren't what they used to be. Some things sat by so carelessly. Smile like you mean it. Smile like you mean it. Welcome in, Raiders. And someone is calling my name from the back of the restaurant. And someone is playing a game in the house that I grew up in. And someone will drive her around down the same streets that I did, on the same streets that I did. Smile like you mean it. 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 Oh no, oh no, no, no. Oh no, oh no, no, no. But yes, welcome on in, Raiders. For anybody who doesn't know, my name is Professor Bloom. I am a teacher, I do lots of singing, I organize VTuber choir, and I play lots of retro games. But tonight, I felt like singing some more. So I'm singing. Welcome in. You are apparently up to nothing at all, and everyone's hallucinating it. But thank you for coming by. I'm gonna keep singing. Please sing along. So you definitely know this song. breaking my back just to know your name. 17 tracks and I've had it with this game. I'm breaking my back just to know your name. But heaven ain't close in a place like this. Anything goes, but don't blink, you might miss. 'Cause heaven ain't close in a place like this. I said heaven ain't close in a place like this. Bring it back down tonight. Never thought I'd let a rumor ruin my moonlight. Well, somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential, I got potential. Ready, let's roll on to something new. Taking its toll, then I'm leaving without you. 'Cause heaven ain't close in a place like this. I said heaven ain't close in a place like this. Bring it back down tonight. Never thought I'd let a rumor ruin my moonlight. Well, somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential, I got potential. Rushing around. Pace yourself for me. I said maybe, baby, please. But I just don't know now. When all I wanna do is try. Well, somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential, I got potential. Rushing around. Somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential, I got potential. Rushing around. And somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential, I got potential. Rushing around. Such a good song. That's enough killers for now. I think, though, I'm only going to do a couple more songs. I'll call it a nice early night. I have a church job. I work as a church musician on I do that during the week too, but especially on Sundays. But then I have another gig later in the day. So I do need to be in good voice tomorrow. So I'm going to keep it short. But I feel like I started with They Might Be Giants. I want to end with They Might Be Giants. They are one of my favorite bands. They are very, 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 very fun. Yeah, right? Sundays in a church seems made up. They are one of the best bands out there. Such clever lyrics. Brilliant all around. Let's do a couple. We're not ending just yet, Robert Brown. Just a few more. I've never once told the truth when I said one more song. Not a single time. I do often or occasionally sing in languages other than English. Professionally, Aaron, I sing in Germany. I sing in German quite regularly for like classical music stuff. Sing in French occasionally for that. Sing in Latin all the time. On stream, I'll occasionally do songs in Japanese or Korean. But let's see. Royal Red Shirt? No, I'm not German. I just often have to sing German music. Let's see. Royal Red Shirt, you are an unbookish salt butter malt horse. A plume-plucked, naughty-pated maggot. I have sung Baba Yetu, but not on stream. Let me see. So, Ode to Joy. So, French stuff I've sung, mostly things by like Gabriel Fauré. So, classical music, not pop. Sorry. French, I have to confess, is my least favorite language to sing in because of the nasalization of the vowels. Yeah, exactly, Robert Brown. When you have to, like, goes kind of like the start of, so like Cantique des Jean Racine by Fauré would be like, Per bégal au très haut, notre unique espérance. When yeah, it's difficult to sing in because pronunciation is so different to English, whereas German pronunciation is actually quite similar. You don't need as much. Hello, Francesca. Oh, Champs-Élysées would be fun. Like, oh, Champs-Élysées, oh, Champs-Élysées. What are the lyrics to that? Oh, I will stretch a bit. Thank you. What are... On se lève sous la pluie, à midi, à minuit. Il y a tout que ce je veux. No, I'd need to practice it. Probably I would need to write it out in what are called IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet symbols. Those are what singers use to help with pronunciation for languages they don't speak. So that's the cheat. That's how you can always be able to sing something correctly, even if it's not a language that you speak. Oh, La Vie en Rose is beautiful. No, thank you for coming by, Royal Red Shirt. It was a pleasure to have you. Chinese isn't actually too bad to sing in. I met someone at the dog show. She was holding my left arm, but everyone was acting normal, so I tried to look nonchalant. We both said I really love you. The Shriners loaned us cars. We raced up and down the sidewalk 20,000 million times. Why did they send her over anyone else? How should I react? These things happen to other people. They don't happen at all, in fact. When you're following an angel, does it mean you have to throw your body off a building? Somewhere they're meeting on a pinhead, calling you an angel, calling you the nicest things. I heard they had a space program. When they sing you can't hear, there's no air. Sometimes I think I kinda like that, and other times I think I'm already there. Gonna ask for my admission. Gonna speak to the man in charge. The secretary says he's on another line. Can I hold for a long, long time? I found out she's an angel. I don't think she knows I knew. I'm worried that something might happen to me if anyone ever finds out. Why did they send her over anyone else? How should I react? These things happen to other people. They don't happen at all. When you're following an angel, does it mean you have to throw your body off a building? Somewhere they're meeting on a pinhead, calling you an angel, calling you the nicest things. I heard they had a space program. When you sing they can't hear, there's no air. Sometimes I think I kinda like that, and other times I think I'm already there. When you're following an angel, does it mean you have to throw your body off a building? Somewhere they're meeting on a pinhead, calling you an angel, calling you the nicest things. Okay, for once I'm not gonna lie, and the next one will be the last one. It's not required at all. Well, that's good to know. Let's see. The last one, this is a song that I think more than anything else, if I'm ever feeling even a little down, That was Bodekar that started. I'm not going to sing Bodekar, though. I'm sorry. We are going to sing, however, Dr. Worm, which if I am ever feeling... Hold on, let me turn off reverb. If I'm ever feeling sad or down at all, I can listen to Dr. Worm and sing along, and I will immediately be in a better mood. It's just one of those songs that gives you an instant high. You know, just like instant happiness. Let me see, though. Let me see who's online so I can see who we will go raid into from here. I know... Ooh, Lucianus is on doing a DJ stream. If you would like chill Saturday night vibes, we could go to some DJing. Other than that, I know Charlotte is playing Deus Ex, which I really... God, I love that game. I can't believe how old it is, though. No, Barry is playing Resident Evil 3. Is she playing the old one or the new one? Let me take a look. Either way, regardless of what we, where we go, our raid message, since we were doing exclusively karaoke, we are just going to do a do raid me. You know, like do re mi, like solfege syllables. We're gonna do raid me. I will decide where we're going as I'm singing. In the meantime, they call me Dr. Worm. They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm. I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'll leave the front unlocked, 'cause I can't hear the doorbell. So we're gonna go to Barry. When I get into it, I can't tell if you are watching me twirling the stick. When I give the signal, my friend Rabbi Vol will play the solo. Figure we can go from a worm to a bug. That works. Remember, everybody, do raid me. I'll have a schedule out tomorrow. Have a great rest of your weekend. Someday, somebody else besides me will call me by my stage name. They will call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm, and I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'm not a real doctor, but they call me Dr. Worm.